Aloha, welcome to the KTA kitchen. My name is Chef Leanne Wong of Cocoa Head Cafe, and today I'm going to show you how to make kimchi steak and eggs. This is a super easy recipe that you can have any time of day. Breakfast, lunch, brunch, dinner. I love steak and eggs, and this is sort of an island style way of having your steak and eggs. Very easy, simple ingredients. Okay, so to get started, we're going to marinate our steak. I have right here, I have actually a boneless ribeye, and you can use any cut of meat that you want in your KTA meat section. You can use flank steak, ribeyes, skirt steak works well, New York strip, any piece of steak will work well. I've cut them into, I took an 8-ounce steak and I cut it in half into a 4-ounce portion, and we're gonna start by making our marinade. First I have a little bit of sesame oil. I got about a tablespoon of sesame oil, 2 tablespoons of shoyu, 2 tablespoons of mirin, a little bit of rice vinegar. We have some gochujang. This is a Korean red pepper paste. You can usually find it in the jar in your Asian section at your grocer. And a couple tablespoons of sugar. And then I'm also going to add fresh minced ginger and garlic to this. So I have a little bit of minced garlic and a little bit of freshly minced ginger. That adds a really beautiful bright flavor to your marinade. So quite simply, you whisk all these ingredients together. And I'm gonna pour this over my steak. And essentially, once it's over your steak, you just want to flip your steaks over, make sure that they're well coated in the marinade, and then you're going to cover and refrigerate them for 2 to 24 hours. Whenever you're searing a steak, whether you're using a grill, griddle, or a fry pan, you want to make sure that your surface is really, really hot. It's important to get a nice sear on that steak, that you're going onto a hot surface. Take my steaks out of the marinade, put them on our tray. I'm just gonna pat them dry with my towel, okay? That way we don't have a big mess when we add them to the hot pan. Season your steaks gently with a little bit of salt. Again, they've been sitting in a seasoned marinade, so you don't need to add too much more salt. You don't want your steaks to be over-salted. Now I'm gonna go into my hot pan. That's what you're looking for. You wanna hear that sizzle when you go into the pan. So I have a 1-inch ribeye. It's gonna cook fairly quickly because it's a thin cut steak. I'm gonna flip my steaks over, and I have, you can see because there's sugar in the marinade, it starts to almost form a crust, caramelizes a little bit. And when you're looking for that beautiful color, that nice crust on the steak, make sure you have your hood on so it's gonna get smoky in your kitchen. This is a great recipe for grilling outdoors also. My steaks are just about done. Whenever you're cooking meat, steaks, chicken, pork, whatever, you want to always allow your meat to rest. So I'm going to take it out of the pan and allow my meat to rest on the cutting board. And what that means when it rests is you're just allowing the juices to kind of redistribute and settle back into the steak. So right away, I'm going to add my onions to the hot pan that I cooked my steak in. And just saute these around. And what's going to happen is that these are going to start to pick up a lot of the flavor that was in the pan, okay? I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of this marinade, the steak marinade, and it's gonna help my onions to cook. It's gonna add a lot of flavor to them. This is a great, easy one-pan dish. I have some kimchi here. I'm gonna add some kimchi to the pan. I love sauteed kimchi. When you actually cook kimchi, what happens is it sweetens all the sugars in the cabbage naturally. So this is a wonbok kimchi. And as it starts to cook, the kimchi is gonna get sweeter, milder, not as spicy. Just to give it a little bit of richness, I like to add a little bit of butter to the pan, okay? Butter's gonna help tame that spiciness. And that's pretty much it. And now we're ready to go to the plate, okay? I'm gonna let that cool down. Our steaks are done. They've been resting because they were tired. And now they're ready to slice and eat. I always like Slicing off a little piece for myself. Oh man, that's perfect. To plate, really easy. All you need to do is take a small scoop of your caramelized kimchi and onions right here. All that beautiful flavor. There's a little bit of a sort of butter sauce in there to help round it out. I'm gonna take my steak, just shingle it piece by piece. Top of my kimchi, just like that, okay. And then, finish. I like my eggs sunny up. You can serve this with scrambled eggs, poached eggs, however you like your eggs done. I like to garnish with a little bit of fresh green onion and some sesame seed. All right, perfect. Kimchi steak and eggs. It's fast, it's simple, it's absolutely delicious, and it's perfect with a frosty mug of beer. For this recipe and more, visit www.ktasuperstores.com/recipes. Aloha, my name is Chef Leanne Wong. Thanks for joining me today. Cheers, mahalo.